Hi, welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. Well, good morning. Well, I was going to take you on a little walk down to see how the work is progressing down on James and Jessica's house. But I just thought to come and show you, if you're an expat, this is kind of one of the challenges that you have, is that kids here, when they're not used to having things which are nice and orderly, or a certain kind of orderly, they'll come and they'll make a mess, and then they'll walk away, and guess who has to clean up the mess? Somebody else. So this is sort of how it works, and it's one of the challenges that you will face if you come to live here. See, look, for some reason they just think that it's okay to do this, which of course it's not. And if you're looking now, all of this has to come off. So you can try as you will, as you might, to bring in order, but eventually it will deteriorate very quickly, and then you will have to come and do stuff to bring it back to the way that it was and the way that you like it. What we're looking at now is that James is going hands-on in order to get things done the way that he wants them. Now, the hose is being taken down, we're losing water. Good morning, Jessica. We're feeling very gregarious this morning, I see. Morning, James.
Good morning. A beautiful day in paradise.
Another day in paradise, that's right. So, how's the project coming on?
We're planting a house.
Planting a house.
Watch it grow.
That's a good way to look at it. So what I'm looking at is that there's a concrete footing going in now. This is the way that it would be done in the West. So the fact that James has decided to be hands-on means that things are going to be done differently. Which actually means some learning on the job. Good morning, Rohan. Good morning.
Hiya.
Hiya. So things are being done differently now. How will that sit? How will that sit with the workers is always the question for me. Around without getting all messed up.
Timio, you have the rebar. Put it down in there before it sets up too hard.
So this was the pillar that we saw going in yesterday, as you'll see.
A bit too soft.
And as you can see, James is going hands-on. He set that first row of bricks, and surprise, surprise, he's not buttering up in between each block, which is usually a big criticism of Westerners when they come and they see that that's not happening.
Keep the flow going, Terence.
There's what?
Said we just keep the flow going.
Yep. So this is actually much thicker a base of concrete than would normally be seen. This is much more the way that I've been used to working with all of the rules and regulations in the US and in the UK. It demands a deeper footing, and that's what James is doing here. He's putting in a deeper concrete footing, as you can see. So that's going in solid concrete there, with the rebar running through horizontally, and probably that's not how Timio would have done it, but it's all being tied in. So it will be interesting to see how things turn out with James being hands-on. I'm surprised to see that he's hands-on because he did have an injury a little while ago, a couple of days ago, had an injury to his neck and took a bit of a sprain, had some inflammation in the neck muscles, and looked around to see if he could find one of those neck supports, but was not able to find them. So he fashioned one in a towel, and now here he is doing this. He's back in action. Now here's how the materials are being brought up to the site. Carried up. Those are about 50 pounds of gravel or sand. And they're carried up. I don't know whether you can see. Now, this is how far they're carrying that material. There's the house. You can see the house there, the silver roof. Let me see if I can zoom in. Right, so there's the house. And beyond it, you'll see that going in like an S, it goes in the road, that brown line, that's the road, and it curves around the hill. And around the hill is where the materials have been dropped. Some of it has been dropped down, right down there. We normally have ours dropped up there. I'm just seeing now, yeah, there's the materials, it's right by, they've managed to get the truck down there and do a turnaround. So they're carrying that up that hill. Now that hill is a killer hill, believe me. Look at how they're walking down there, you can see how steep that is. So you've got those guys doing that work there, and they're bringing up the material. Steep. Onto here. And then from there, there's Perry, the machine. And they're bringing it to here. Okay, well, this is a work in progress. Just wanted to show you that James is hands-on. His experience in construction, has a company at home in the US, and even working with the simple tools that we have here, he knows what he's doing. It is close to where the dirt is there. For me, I would like to have seen a retaining wall put in there and then all of that leveled. Retaining wall would have made all of this make more sense to me. But of course, there is a driveway that's going in here. Sorry, I'm still on Zoom. Yeah, if you look at that corner there is quite close to the dirt, to the edge, and there's a natural fall away with dirt when it starts to when you start to dig into it. So, as someone said, there's Rado going down to get some more materials. He's helping as well. But there is a natural fall away, and when we did the pool, we built the retaining wall first, and then we did the digging out and the filling in, the infill of the pool deck. And that's pretty well what I would like to have seen coming here. But I guess there's still some decisions to be made as to how that driveway is going to be done. I guess we're looking at going in a circle there and joining the existing double path for when they buy a truck. Okay, so ton of rebar, tons of concrete to go in. It's a busy time. This is a foreigner in the Philippines looking in on James. It's a work in progress. Bye for now.